Dude, I can't believe it. EA's coming sooner than expected. Are you excited?
Dude, I'm so excited. It's right around the corner.
Hello, gentlemen. What can I get for you two?
2 EAs, please.
Speaking of EA, you can get EA right now. I mean, the game's free to play, so you should join us on the Orion. Today, I'm going to teach you guys how to play driftball because that's the main part of the game right now. I want you to play so you can get better, so you can beat all your friends, so you're not a noob.
Movement. Key factor that sets Orion Drift apart from the other games. I'm going to break down just a few tricks that you can use to be an all-pro drifter. Paddling. Similar to the movement in Gorilla Tag, it makes you move your arms as if they were legs. Trust me, as easy as it sounds, you can mess this up. When paddling, you want to keep your hands close to the ground and get little touches to gain momentum. You can also take long strides to build up speed as well. What you should not do is smack your hands on the ground when running. When you do this, it not only ruins your momentum, but it makes you go really slow. You don't have much access to quick jukes, and it makes you feel out of control. Carving is Orion Drift's claim to fame. No other game does it like this one. Carving is used as a way to keep your momentum while still making directional changes. It's a little difficult to learn, especially if you have shorter arms. When you carve, you put your hand to the direction of where you plan to carve. Make sure your hand is touching the ground, then slowly start turning in real life. If you use the built-in turning on the controller, it will cause you to crash into the wall, and it will be considered a failed carve. Not only can you carve just on the floors, but you can also do it on the walls and the ceilings. My favorite are the walls because I'm so good at it. You can carve at any speed, fast or slow. It always can give you a competitive advantage to your opponents. Boosting. If you came from Echo VR, this will feel very natural for you. Closely related to Rocket League, there are a few boost pads that are located around the arena. There are small boost pads and full ones, each of them giving you different levels of boost. You can fly anywhere with your boost. You want to put yourself in a position where you can either make plays or stop other teams from making plays. Boosting can get you from each sides of the arenas and up and down really quickly. Tackling is another feature that no VR game has really seen before. Nothing compares to what happens when you get tackled in Orion Drift. Currently, tackling has been going under mass amounts of change to both offense and defense to make it similar in difficulty, because we don't want one side more powerful than the other. If you have more momentum than another player and you run into them while holding your grip, they get launched back and drop the ball. If you're going less than 4 meters a second and you try and tackle a player, it's considered a failed tackle, which makes you get a small pushback and has a small delay in your gameplay. If an opponent is not looking at you and you go for a tackle and you grip their hitbox, it's what's known as leeching. Leeching is when you hold onto another player's back and you can in sense re-grab with the opponent. This is super useful when you don't have possession of the ball and you're trying to get it back really quickly. You can leech onto an opponent and get the ball back and give it right back to your team. Playmaking. Playmaking decisions make or break the outcome of the game. From the possession of the ball on Joust to knowing where you're going to go next might make or break a game. When you have possession of the ball, you and your team need to get in strategical positions to confuse and outplay the other team. You can do this by bouncing the ball off the backboard or just throwing a bunch of quick passes. The goal is to read the defense and react to a way that makes them struggle to keep up. My team and many others use these plays known as rollouts to set ourselves up in the arena to have the best possible chances at scoring. Rollouts are predetermined before the game. This makes them super useful as you can practice them with your team just alone in an arena. Playmaking is something that just has to happen naturally. The more you play the game, the more you understand the arena, where things are, where your players are, where your teammates are. That'll make you one of the best playmakers in the game. Defense. Defense might be one of the most challenging parts of Orion Drift. When playing defense, sometimes it feels like you're trapped on your own side of the arena. As the other team comes in close with the ball, you need to make sure that instead of running back, you open yourself up and make sure everything is covered. My team does what is called the triangle defense. This strategy works by having someone cover the left side, the right side, and the last one's in goal. Shout out to all my goalies out there. When you're in what's known in football as cover 2 defense, you have to cover your zone. The left and the right wing's job is to make sure that the ball doesn't come in their boundary or pass through them. But if the guy ends up with the ball making his way forward, everybody has to try their best to push the guy and make him do a quick pass or shoot on the goalie. Goalies have one of the hardest positions to do on defense. Some people are really unpredictable and there's all these new moves that are being created that make it really hard to predict where the ball's going to go when he shoots on you.
Thank you guys so much for watching this. And this is only part 1 of my How to Play Orion Drift series, so comment below what the next episode you guys want to see is. Me and some of my friends also made a Discord to help creators start their journey in Orion Drift content, and it's got so many preset and asset packs that are just for you guys, private to only the Discord. Being in the Discord also gives you a chance to be in my videos, my friend Tall Dude's videos, and my friend Odin's videos. He's starting up this music channel. It's going to be sick, guys. I can't thank you guys enough for watching. See you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.
Sway.